Okay, here we are back in part 4 of the Prison Architect Alpha 20 viewing, and I've done a few things while the camera was off. I assembled the building here for the next cell block. I expanded the cafeteria, or the canteen, a bit more. I added more cookers because as the prison population goes up, we're going to need them. I installed more guard lockers in the armory, filled up the workshop, and I installed a camera in the laundry room, but as you can see, this is one of those things that's still a little glitchy. I have several guys sitting in the security room slacking off in their duties, and for some reason we can't see out of this camera. But luckily the other ones are working, so maybe that'll be something that'll work once I just reload the game. We'll have to... Actually, since it's the last part, we may never know. So, let's go ahead and start working on our newest cell block. We need to have them up to 4. And you can tell it's been sitting here for a little while because it started to get dirty. I only have 3 janitors, and it may be a bit much for them to clean this entire place themselves. We'll have to ask Alfred how he does it for the back cave. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the goal right now is just to get the prison population up to 200, then I need to piss them off so much that they'll riot, and then I can just mow them down. There are a few things I have in mind, and if you want a hint of what's to come, let me ask you, have you ever read anything by Edgar Allan Poe? And on that note, we just have to wait while we set up the other cells. But if that doesn't work, then I'm going to start using these commands down here to try to piss them off. So we'll drop the beds in. We have 8 arriving in the morning. And the bunch that's coming are just max and minimum security. I don't have any normal ones, since it turns out those aren't really that good of an investment. But at this point, money is no object. I've already finished everything in the bureaucracy tree, including the offshore tax haven, so there's nothing more here. Rating-wise, we're only a 5 for punishment. That's just sad. I need to find out how to be even more brutal. You could probably throw down a few more beds in the holding cell and then increase lockdown. Well, it's food for thought when we move into the indoor prison, which is what I'm going to try after this. And I'm waiting, guys. They're moving everything over to the storage area, and from there they can actually start putting them together in the new cell block. As for the workshop, looks like they're doing a good job taking all the exports out on their own, so I don't need to do anything there. And I'm not going to bother with the carpentry after all, because I don't have enough people who are interested to bother opening the training session for it. Plus, I'd have to just pay for the tables, and even though I could afford that pretty easily right now, it's just not within the time frame. The way the guards hang out in that security room, we think they had, like, donuts or a pop machine in there. That's not the case. Okay, new day, new victims. While we wait, we can actually declare these to be cells. And 8 of them are just waiting on doors. Okay, we have 19 coming in for the next day. I'll have the capacity for that pretty easily, but depending on what the day after is, we might have to hold off on new victims. And one other thing I forgot to show off is, you'll notice this guard, he's wearing a stab vest. That's the body armor thing that you can research under the tree. It costs you $100 per guard to use it. It slows them down, but it makes them more durable in a fight, so when push finally comes to shove, my guys will be ready to splatter whatever's in their way. Did I not queue up the toilets for those rooms? Apparently not. Okay, I missed 2. Keeping it on high speed so we can try and do this reasonably. Let's go ahead and slap down the other jail doors. 1. Put 1 here. Going over to the power station. we're still pretty good on power. I can fit one more capacitor before I have to build a new one. And got a bit of power. Wonder if they have enough space in the yard. Not too damn bad. Need to put a window here so they can see inside of here. Today you can't use that just yet, but maybe Alpha 21. Maybe. And all these cells are now complete, so let's go ahead and slap the doors on. Oh, that one's still waiting on its toilet. And there it is. Okay, we're sitting at 43,000. That's good enough to start the new building. Checking my daily income. 18,000 a day. And it's only gonna get better once the new victims arrive. I will have to hire more staff to keep them in line, but not an issue. Go ahead and drop another cook in. And I have 2 armed guards at the moment. I want a third one. So they cost 2,000 now because I have to provide them with taser and body armor. And where are the guys with the building materials for the new spot? Can I open this for them? Okay, he's coming up to let them in. Come on, you're slowing down like, what? Okay. I was about to blow a gasket there. Plus I unlocked the new plots of land, so you can see right here, a 75 by 120, so 9,000 square meters. All that costs you is a flat 45,000. So if you want, you can just keep expanding and expanding and expanding. Probably could get to a few thousand prisoners. I don't exactly know where the limit is on it, but we're not going to test that this game because that takes just too long. Okay, they're busy with the sheet metal. That's fine since it does keep my workshop moving. That's pretty much the important part. And if you're wondering about utilities, I went ahead and set all those up in advance, so you guys don't have to wait to see them do that. You just have to see them toss the buildings up and then reach 200 and then work on pissing everyone off. And I already have some brick here to get working. New batch arriving in 45, those aren't even seconds. 15, 10, 5, and they're here. Okay, we'll start building our new walls. And we do have to wait for the lights to come in to a certain degree. I had to pay for them, so hopefully they're being used for something. And these works are pretty good. They're going almost as fast as I can order the stuff to be made. And some poor fool got tased. Maybe now they know. Oh, someone died. And someone was in the guard room, but the shower camera wasn't working. Danger level is medium, they're 50 there, unhappy. And going down. Well, at least that's a good place to die. It's easy to clean up. What were they exactly guilty of? Rioting? Well, apparently he got a final lesson on how to riot. And so did that guy. So they won't be stirring up trouble anymore. Objects, we need to order the toilets now. Putting them in the most inconvenient spot possible. Let's rotate them and start on this side. And one is doing something. I'm pretty sure that was a gunshot I heard. Didn't have the normal buzz of the taser. So, 2 guys are leaving the prison before the next batch arrives. Due to the incident in the shower room, we now have 2 more vacancies. And we're already starting to move the toilets and stuff in. And I'm going to have this as my maximum security wing. What's exactly the breakdown? We have 25 high risk. Right up the beds. Sadly, that is high speed, too. Well, we can declare these cells. For a second there, I thought those Z's were some sort of smoke, and I was supposed to drop a guard in that cell to see what went down, but false alarm. No need to be worried at all. For once, it's actually something perfectly innocent in here. First time for everything. Oops. And I'm actually going to build all the buildings while we wait. The workers are going to be working non-stop until we finally reach 200. Now it's just an issue of waiting, and hoping these gates actually open. We're a bit short on storage space, though. And the 8 new victims are almost here. The workers actually need to get working because we're out of space now. I don't really know if I order anything new, will stuff be lost, or will the truck actually sit there? Starting to use the brick now. And we have 22 coming in. So if I do manage to get the cells here finished, we're good to go. If not, then we're going to have a bit of an issue. So get to work, workers. Oh, someone got tased. Good news is this is using up all the brick, which I think is taking up the majority of the space. Still staying at 30,000. Daily income has gone down due to the deaths, but it'll go back up. That was a taser. And someone's smashing something up in there. Let's go ahead and drop a new guard here. And those repairs are going to slow things down a little bit, sadly. Object, we can drop a few doors. Is there no one in the garden? No. Okay, that would explain why it's not working, but not an issue. Total of 129 through the cells. And the high-risk guys are already moving in. Back up to 30,000. If you're injured, go to the infirmary. Okay, now we don't have to worry about him should another fight break out. Something like 1 cook for every 15 prisoners or something like that. So 7 times 15, that puts us at 105. Gonna go ahead and get an extra. And it looks like he's taking a break as soon as he arrived. Well, at least he has some degree of a work ethic, if you want to call it that. And it looks like we're going to be cutting it a little close. And this explains where all my workers have been, why they have been busy on my cell blocks. And I need to expand my staff accordingly. I'll just go ahead and drop him in the armory so he can arm himself already. And I'll just hire the 20th guy anyway. We have 8 more arriving tomorrow. It's going to be a little close, but we can still pull it off, assuming the workers get working. And let's move on to the next cell block. to arrive and the prisoners wake up, I can switch this over to normal, but the workers are not really taking advantage of it at the moment. Now the prisoners are up and about. How many stoves do I have? Looks like 12. I'm gonna go ahead and hire the next cook. Yeah, it looks like these new cells are actually getting put together pretty quickly. Whatever that was, it wasn't really much of a battle cry. The guy needed to practice. A little bit better, but keep trying, dude. Not hearing any tasers. That fixes that. Solving problems one buzz at a time. That is a lot of blood. It's good thing I have those drains right there, I guess. 21 coming in, this will be a little tricky. Now I actually am racing the clock. And the workers are distracted by something either their own safety or they need to fix something that was damaged. Still good for power. And apparently the new guys have some stupid ideas that they need zapped out of their heads. Screw it, I'm hiring an 8th worker. We need to get this back on track. $137 convicts and only 3 weight benches for all of them. And now we have a new cell open. And we're pretty far behind on the cell block. Where exactly are my workers? I'm gonna start selling some of these manually just to free them up. And we've broken 40,000 just by continuing to expand. Go ahead and sell those. Okay, that's enough sheet metal. Back to the cells. But yeah, I am going to have to turn off the intake for a day, it looks like, because we're just falling behind. We're not going to have this entire place up and running for the new batch, so then we're going to have to sit in the holding cell for a bit. 2 are on their way out, that's going to put us at 132, plus 21, that's 153, we're staying at 147, so 6 won't have space just yet. But, looks like that problem's just solved. Okay, they're coming through at the last possible second. Janitors are already laying out uniforms. And that's almost it for the beds. We just need one more. security, not exactly a bad thing. And I heard the dogs barking, but I'm not hearing anything else. And we have a ton of money to burn, so why not? I'm pretty sure I have more than enough guards at this point, so I just need to worry about the other staff. Like my horribly overworked workers. Okay. I hear something getting hit. There. Do I have a guard handy? I need you over here. And now the guy knows better. Or he'll get tased again. Okay, now we're starting to get places. So that's 4 new open cells. Oh, those animals, they killed a cook. We gotta hire anyone now.
Ooh, here we go. This is promising. Gentlemen, arm yourselves. Bring on the bloodbath. Maybe we can get arrested off of this. And I lost some guards and some armed guards, so let's go ahead and drop a couple more. Still losing guards. Okay, people are trying to get out. We can't have that. Oh, he was actually released. Never mind. And I need to open my prison once again because we just got a ton of open cells. How are we doing with staff? Okay, no more weapons because it's going to take a long time to clean up all these bodies and blood. Let's go ahead and drop these guys. And here's our cue. What is he angry about? The riot? Okay, I'm just going to bring in the riot police now. We should have killed enough people to draw attention. Riots are taking place at. We have 19 still going. Oh. Okay, they mean business now. And I'm going down to normal speed here. I don't have eyes everywhere, sadly, so let's drop a guard here, we'll drop one in here, and there's still 17 rioting. Where exactly are all these guys? That area is secure, let's move them over here. Oops. 7 are still rioting. We'll send this guy in here, we'll send this one in here, and we'll send you into here. Left to find. 9, 8. Dog handler, I need to move. Or we can't move him, can we? Ah, there's someone who's still riding. Save, and it looks like the riot has been suppressed. So that was a pretty fun bloodbath. Now we just have to clean up. Still have my janitor, still have my workers, armed guards, dog handlers. At least the dogs got through it. That's what really counts, right? Now I just have to wait for the warning about kills, and then I have to piss them off so bad that they riot again and I can pick them off. I will hire 2 extra workers, though. "57 dead bodies, 91 require medical attention, 21 in lockdown, 2 in solitary with 95 waiting." Okay, dog handler, you need to go to the infirmary so you can get healed. I'd also like it if he could go, but he needs his dog, I think. And that one's sleeping. Guard dog is carrying staff key. Wow. Yeah, it's going to take a while to clean all this up. More arriving, now we just need the warning. Hopefully that'll proc within the next 2 game hours. And for... let's go check our prison valuation, that should be good. Negative 2 million. Found with bleach, and we haven't gotten the warning about the bloodbath, which has me a little unhappy. Yeah, they even killed some of my armed guards. Still waiting on that call. Guess it was more concerned about the riot than all the skull cracking. Yeah, armed guard, you're seriously injured, then go heal. There he goes. That guy's healed now. leave your patrol for a second. Figured they'd be behaving today after they saw what happened the previous day, but that doesn't appear to be the case. Oh, we found a tunnel. Materials, let's fill that in. Someone had a drill. Another tunnel. And I think they learned their lesson. For now. Still have an unconscious riot guard in our canteen. Okay, there he goes. Well, at least let him go to the infirmary. I don't know if it'll do him any good. His buddies have already left. Might be a bit of an awkward walk back. Awkward conversation once he finally meets them again. But you never know. Maybe they forgot to set the VCR or whatever to record. And there we go, that guy is healed. Unfortunately, I doubt they have TiVo, seen as it's most likely a government thing. God forbid the bureaucrats spend a penny more than they have to. I was creating these to space them out further, but they kind of took care of that problem themselves. Yeah, I didn't get a call saying stop killing everyone, but okay. Maybe I'll get one once all of the bodies are finally taken care of 1 or 2 days from now. He's escorting a prisoner. Some of these guys are still laid out from the fight. And here it is. Yesterday was a very dark chapter in the history of this prison. Far too many people lost their lives here. Make sure nobody else dies today, or you will face prosecution for criminal negligence. Okay, this is the moment we've been waiting for, other than the whole 200 prisoner thing. Okay, here we are for our 4th try at criminal negligence. And unfortunately, one of the things I learned is the way I was going, I couldn't actually get into the prison. So that's one drawback. Staff, I am going to need to fire some guards though, and I need to change some deployment routes. So we're going to get the... First of all, we have to set a patrol in front of the gate. Now we need our armed patrols over here. I need the guy out of the canteen. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Okay, we have 2 guys here. Now we need to keep the gate open. And come morning, it will take care of itself. But I need to get rid of a dog handler and a couple of guards. And I'm also going to queue this up so that we can still have the workers working. So here goes the last of my money. we actually do have enough to where I can queue up the whole damn thing. Objects. Okay, now we actually are starting to run low on money. Queue up the beds as well, and since I'm going to be in jail, I have to queue up the doors in advance. That will slow things down, but time will be on our side since we'll be playing on the other side. Okay, I don't have enough. So we'll just slap the doors here. And I'll look in the workshop to see if I have anything to sell. Important thing is, in this riot, or however you want to think of it, people did not smash my stuff in the workshop, so that one guy successfully carried out his one job. If nothing else, that's a victory. How are we for staff? I need to cut this down some still. Okay, we're now sitting at 14. Hopefully that's enough. And in a little while, once they wake up and see the doors are open, the bum rush will start. Okay, this guy is getting relieved, so I'm sending him to the infirmary for healing. And there's the first one. He ran into a taser. Number 2 ran into a taser. 3. Here we go. Gentlemen, grab your guns. 1 down. 2 down. 3. 4. Come on, one more. We're 80% of the way there. I heard the gunshot, but no one died. Aw, man. Come on. We're 80% of the way there. We were 80% of the way there. That sucks. There we go. Don't say we didn't warn you. You have been found guilty of criminal negligence because of recent events here. You will now spend the next 10 years in jail as punishment for your crime. Your own jail. Good luck. And that doesn't really look anything like me. But we're stuck here due to the hold-up. No one closed the gate, so people are still running. Okay, here we go. We're moving forward. And with that, as long as that gate's open, I may be the only person here. Don't you just hate traffic jams? Maybe that'll put me in the express lane. What the hell was that? But now I'm free to move. We now have 16 gone. And there are the tasers. And apparently these guys still mean business. But we're in through the front gate, which is further than I made it last time. And that's right, that's a door that anyone can open. Am I able to walk through the holding cell door, though? That's one of the good questions. No. Can I use one of those tunnels? And I was sentenced to 4 years. The timer is still ticking. Hard to move through the bodies. Apparently my guy can't climb. And it sucks to be that guy. He got up just to get zapped down. And there's the tunnel. Zero escapes today because the day rolled over. So clearly this feature still isn't finished yet. Was sentenced to 2.5. I wonder what's going to happen once I finally reach the 4. Two escaped, and sadly I tried escaping myself. When you reach the bottom of the map, nothing really happens. You can't leave or anything, you actually have to sit around here. And if I knew how long this period actually was in real time, I could try to wait it out, but I'm getting ready to throw in the towel here because there just doesn't seem to be that much more to do. It's not like I have my own cell or anything, I'm just walking around, giving myself a tour. And how's the body cleanup over here? Am I able to walk through here yet? Ah, there we go. Took you long enough. And even he's having trouble moving through that little corridor. So, what cell do I get? I kind of remember them moving faster when they're actually doing it on their own. And just like that, I'm free to go. So I'll go ahead and give myself another tour. 5 more are on their way out. 14 escaped. 15. And I probably should have tried closing the gate. I wonder if I'm still able to as a prisoner. Ah, there we go. So apparently I still have some powers here. Wonder if I can cause a blackout. Shower room, don't want to go in there so I don't get shanked. Seems to be the most popular spot. Ah, staff door. Well, that's right, I can open these. Oh well. My building tools aren't here, but I could probably have certain things dismantled still. Just don't really want to go through the hassle of trying. Ah, my lawyer's here. Get me out of here. And sadly, there just isn't that much to do. How are we in terms of time? We're at 2.6. Oh, I can still fire guards. Up. Who's after me? So, he's exhausted. What cell are we going to use? This one? Just kind of hoping for this one. What the hell? Damn, I can haul ass now. Okay, this is a definite improvement. Uh-oh. Rin Tin Tin is on my tail. Uh-oh, he's coming around this way. So, I move a lot faster than them. Let's see if I can hide out in the morgue. Nope. And what happens if I try to escape myself now that I've actually been in here and given a cell? They killed me, those bastards. So, that's kind of where the tale ends here, apparently. My body is now serving as the escape. But at least I'm not going alone. So, this really is as good a time as any to wrap things up. I'm going to pretend that the prisoners are rioting in my honor, or something along those lines. Yeah, I should have tried firing them first. Oh well. Are they actually going to move my body, or am I going to be sitting here for a while? Okay, this is as good a place as any to wrap things up. I'm the Hero of Light. Thanks for watching. Remember me, and goodbye.